Hello car people of this world, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. It's been quite a long time and I really don't have much of an excuse for it. Maybe I'll explain why I was taking a little break a little bit later on. But yeah, today we got a very fun video. I just realized I have to just start filming something. And I know that you guys have not seen the Lexus LS 460 in quite a long time. It's looking absolutely incredible sitting out here in the sun. So much fun. I cannot wait to get this thing out on the road. It's been a minute since I drove it. So let's get a cold start real quick and then we will get on with today's video of why the 2007 Lexus LS 460 is the best car you can buy for around 10,000 bucks. Startup wasn't the greatest because of how hot it is out here right now, but it's all good. So yeah, we will be talking today about why the Lexus LS 460 is the best car you can buy for around $10,000. I'm gonna go find a parking lot or something to park up at, and then we will get right into this analysis. But that first means we gotta hit the road and listen to this V8 roar. So let's go find some place to park up. First off, you guys gotta tell me what you think of the pit vipers. I went on my senior trip, all the guys got mullets and pit vipers, and that was the way that it went down. So I bought these pit vipers, and well, now they're just kind of my driving glasses. What do you guys think of them? And besides the pit vipers, why don't we talk a little bit about this car while we are on our way to find a parking lot. So the car that I have right here is a 2007 Lexus LS 460. This car has a 4.6 liter V8, which you will hear right now. Sounds very good, but let me tell you, that is definitely not how they come stock. These cars stock sound like literally nothing. They are so restricted, and well, as you can hear, I opened mine up quite a bit, and I do not regret it at all. Alright, so we just pulled up to this random parking lot in the middle of nowhere. Well, there's parked back there, so we're in the middle of somewhere, but that's besides the point. We got the LS right here. Now keep in mind, well, obviously this is my car, but this is all just a personal rundown of why I think that this car is one of the best cars you can buy for the price range. None of this has been like scientifically proven or anything like that, so take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, so we'll move right on. So like I said, this is my 2007 Lexus LS 460 here in black. These wheels are painted. They came light gray. I'll show you a picture of what they used to look like before I got them done. But yes, talking no mods, this car is roughly $10,000. We'll pull up here on Auto Tempest. We can see right here, we got one for nearly $7,000. We got one for $10,000, $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. And generally speaking, when people are coming to look to buy their first car, I feel like $10,000 is like a good amount of money to spend on your first car. People are buying Honda Civics. People are buying all these other kind of not to rip on any other car, but cars that aren't nearly as good of a quality as a Lexus. When people think Lexus, you think luxury, high-end, and hardly affordable. But then when you find the LS 460 from the older years, it's just like one big awesome bundle that you can pick up for cheap and definitely enjoy. When I got this car, it was totally stock as far as the eye could see. There was literally nothing done to it whatsoever. I've put a lot of work into it. I got it with about 150,000 miles on it, I believe, and this thing rode and drove literally like an absolute beauty. These cars brand new are anywhere from like $70,000 to like $90,000, and it definitely shows, especially in the suspension. Right now I'm on aftermarket suspension. I have VC coils on it right now. That's why it's sitting so nice and low and looks absolutely incredible. But when I bought it stock, it had that literally incredible Lexus airy, nice suspension. It was absolutely incredible. It felt like you were driving on a cloud everywhere you would go. So the suspension was definitely one thing that I absolutely loved. If you're looking for a super comfortable ride and something that's still affordable, LS 460 is definitely one way to do it. Another thing that I love about this car is the fact that it does have a V8 engine. V8s are becoming more rare and more rare as the days go on. And well, this thing definitely does not lack any power with this 4.6 liter V8. What the heck? I got a paper towel right here for my last oil change. So either really shows you how well I take care of this thing, or it shows how I don't take care of it. But trust me, I do. I just hit the curb, dude. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so we got this 4.6 liter of V8, which definitely does not lack in any power whatsoever. Keep in mind, it's not a sports car. This thing is not doing, you know, anything near a sports car level. But for a luxury car for $10,000, this thing definitely moves pretty quick. It's got roughly, I think it comes stock with 380 horsepower. I do have Canon air filters in it. I also have a fully custom exhaust. Definitely open up some flow. So I'm guessing I'm pushing somewhere around 400 horsepower. Keep in mind 380 is close to 400 horsepower in the first place, but I believe I'm upwards of 380. Another thing that I absolutely love about this car is the fact of how big the brakes are when they come stock from factory. I get people asking me left, right, and center if I have aftermarket calipers, and I just don't. Like, this is just what came on the car. Nobody believes me, but it's pretty cool because they're absolutely enormous and it looks really good. They look really nice when painted. Super, super cool. And while we're still on the outside, you guys just have to admit, this car looks so, so good. Lighting is a little weird right now, but it just looks so good. Keep in mind, this is quite modified, but still, you pick up one of these things, you come rolling up anywhere, you're definitely getting noticed. It looks absolutely incredible. I mean, it's just such a stylish car. One of the biggest cons is being a car guy, you obviously like to make the car your own. You like to modify it out. The thing that I have found very difficult for this car is the lack of parts for anything. The only thing that I could really find are these spoilers. Most everybody has these spoilers. You got the one on the trunk and one right above the brake light right there. Those are like the two most common things you got. I do have the aftermarket discs, so they're drilled and slotted. Keep in mind that does not have to do anything with the caliper. The caliper size is stock. That's the way the car came. Engine mods, literally nothing. There's like an $18,000 kit you can buy online, like a Pro Charger or something. It's not even worth it. It gives you like 100 horsepower, I think, at most. So Canon air filters are really the only thing that you can buy that are reasonable for this car. And other than that, you can buy some wheels. I have not purchased wheels yet. I'm still kind of holding off on that. You do have the BC coilovers, and other than that, that's really it. You're gonna have to fabricate everything else. My exhaust, a lot of people don't like the 3-tip exhaust. I don't understand why. It's different, but it looks pretty good. You have to admit, it looks really insane. A lot of people say it looks a lot better in person than it does over the camera. So those of you who are hating on it, you'll have to come pull up and see it in person one time at a car show or whatever. Definitely looking forward to proving some of you wrong who are saying that this does not look good, because it really does, and it sounds even better, trust me. Other than that, if you're not fabricating parts and if you haven't already bought these two little wings, there's really nothing else you can do. You have to buy all this stuff. You have to get it air freighted over from Japan. I met this one guy at a car show I was recently at. He had like $20,000 worth put into like new side skirts, new back bumper, new front bumper, and headlights. And honestly, that's double the price of the car. It's just not worth it at all. So from a modification standpoint, maybe not the best car to pick up. If you're looking to do something crazy, you know, cheaper mods that are, you know, making bigger power, making a lot more of a cosmetic difference, probably looking to pick something else up. But if you're looking to stay classy and you're looking for a cheap, incredible ride, the Lexus LS 460 is your car. Now let's take a look at the inside here and we will see what we got going on. One thing that I really think is truly incredible about this car is how advanced it is for its time. This car has backup sensors, which obviously you can't really see here, but it does have backup sensors. It's got mirror dip. When you go into reverse, the mirrors will dip down so you can see the parking lines. It's so advanced for a 2007. It's got maps, it's got phone in here, like truly incredible for how advanced it is. For its time, of course, obviously every single car has got all of that right now, but for a 2007, that was practically unheard of. Obviously, you got the push to start button. When you do engage the push to start, your steering wheel will actually move towards the driver, which is pretty cool. Look at that. And then it will retract after you are turning the car off, which is super sweet. It's just another Lexus thing that's like unnecessary, but it's cool to have. Keep in mind, this is the base model, so I do not have the reclining seats. I do have heated seats back there, but that's about it. The Lexus LS 460L, which is a trim model up from this, which is gonna be more expensive, has reclining seats, it's got a refrigerator back there. It's literally insane. So now let's talk about the cons about the inside of the LS 460. There was a recall for this, but I unfortunately missed out on the opportunity. When it gets hot, the dashboard gets really sticky, the side doors get really sticky, but I mean, that's no big problem at all. It's just a little uncomfortable when you're leaning your leg up against it, but that is a recall, so some cars do have the recall modification where, you know, it's no longer sticky or anything. Another thing that kind of stinks is this leather is absolutely incredible, but it does rip quite easily. Obviously, this car is over 10 years old, so it's gonna have a couple bruises and little banged up, but it's all good. It's nothing that a good upholstery shop can't fix for you. But let me tell you, outside of the rips, these seats are extremely comfortable. They got cooled seats, heated seats, literally anything you can possibly want. The LS 460 has it. And I know that probably a bunch of you are wondering, how's the maintenance like on this? It's a Lexus. Lexus is a well-known brand for elegance and whatnot, and people think that if you have a Lexus, the maintenance is going to be properly expensive, which I would say you are probably quite wrong for that. It really depends on what goes wrong. I did have to get my control arms and wheel bearings replaced. That ran me like upwards of $1,000, which wasn't too cool, but that's just something that happens at like 160,000 miles, happens on a lot of cars, and this is obviously no exception. Other than that, there's really absolutely no maintenance that I even have to worry about outside of changing the oil. The oil is a massive problem with this car. It burns oil like nobody's business. You got to be topping off the oil like every 500 miles or something like that, which is kind of crazy. It definitely sucks, but as long as you're on top of that, you're gonna be in good condition. Another thing that I think is really cool about having this car is the fact that the community with the LS 460 is quite small. It's not like a Camaro or a Mustang where you got like hundreds of thousands of them. I mean, you do have hundreds of thousands of them out on the road, but it's not like they're common. So when you see another LS 460, especially another one that's modified, it's like finding gold. It's so rare, and it's so cool to meet other people who do have modded LS 460s. It's even pretty cool talking to some of you guys who have been interacting with my car and letting me know about your builds. It's really cool. I really enjoy hearing from you guys and also everybody that I do meet. It's really a lot of fun. And one last thing that I haven't told you guys yet is I'm actually getting a custom vanity plate in the mail anytime, like literally within any day here. I ordered it about 9 months ago, or I'm sorry, 9 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago. It's still not in. Right now we're gonna go meet up with my buddy Matt. He's got an Audi. It's always cool seeing the Lexus and the Audi parked up next to each other. We both got some new drones. We're gonna go get some cool drone shots and have a good time on this beautiful day here. But first, let's get another start up and maybe a couple revs, don't you say? She is definitely no slouch, I will tell you that. It sounds so good. The camera just doesn't do it justice. I wish you could hear it in person, you know? Couldn't have been any more conveniently placed. We have a wild Lexus LS 460 right here. It's like a 2013 model, I think, but still nonetheless looking very nice. And here we are, just pulled up to Matt's house. He is now a professional detailer, so we're gonna get the Lexus looking all nice. So he's gonna wash my car for me while I chow on this nice kebab here, so yeah. Very sorry to inform you, but unfortunately the drone is totally, the app got totally undownloaded, so yeah, we're not gonna have any drone in today's video. But hey, we still got the camera, right? So all is well. Just got the whole car detailed up here. Wow, just shined the back tire up. Look at the difference Front tire, nothing on. Back tire, tire shine on. Crazy. Boys, check this out. The car looks absolutely incredible. I had no intentions of coming here and having Matt wash my car for me, but hey, he did, and I am totally okay with that. I gotta get going right now, so he is going to hop in his dad's, I think that was a Corvette. Anyway, he's gonna hop in his dad's Porsche over here. He's got this manual Porsche. Some of you may remember if you saw the video when we went to go get this Porsche tinted with the windows. Looks very nice. Let's see if it's open here. Oh, yeah, it is. There you go. Got the 6-speed manual in there, so we're gonna be rolling out together. Should be a lot of fun, so yeah, we'll hit the road. Alright guys, the day is winding down. The video is about to end, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this very uneducated review of the 2007 Lexus LS 460. So if any of you are looking at getting an LS 460, yes, I would highly recommend it. Definitely do it. I know a lot of you were like in the comments saying, should I get it, should I not get it? So I decided to make a video on it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. If you want some elegance, class for cheap, all in the LS 460 right here. Looking for mods, maybe go for a different car, but if you're looking for something totally unique, you want to mod out, go for the LS 460. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.